So moving on to Co 2.0. So when the pandemic hit in 2020, we got really focused on what we could do to make a real difference for the individuals and businesses on Co. And we now reach 50,000 members, which is exciting, but also a responsibility for us. We wanted to make it easier for fashion professionals and anyone operating in the fashion industry to make the most sustainable decisions and reward and incentivize best practice. So we spent a lot of time in the early days of the pandemic talking to our members and trying to get clarity on what would really make a difference. And that's what led to Co 2.0. So I'm going to hand over again to some of the members of our team who will navigate you to some of this content. Now, this is relevant. Some of these features are available to all. I know we've got quite a few of our pro members in the space. We want to make you, I think one of the challenges we have with Co is that there's so much on there. There's so much great things happening, not just in terms of content, but now in terms of new features. Sometimes it can be hard to stay on top of what there is. And very often we'll talk to members and they'll say, wow, okay, I didn't know you had that. So we want to do more, making sure, and that's what this year is all about, making sure that our members know and use what's on Co. So I'm going to give you a 2-minute introduction to 4 things that we launched and we went live towards the end of last year. Our flagship project is Co-Create. What this means is that any brand or entrepreneur who wants to create a fashion collection through Co can access simple, easy to use software, takes you through a very visual process. We know our network is creative people to present what it is you're trying to do and get that matched with suppliers. Great supplier brand connections are behind almost all of the businesses we've heard from today and heard about. They make all the difference between success and failure. So Co-Create is a tool to support that. We've already got some pretty amazing brands posting projects on there. If you're a brand, it's your opportunity to get the perfect supply. You can find both fabrics and suppliers, manufacturers. And if you're a manufacturer, do have a look and respond. It's a very quick process. It draws from all the effort you've taken already to build up your profile, because we know people put a lot of work into those. You don't have to redo any of that. The software will draw from everything you've entered there. Co-Credits, the baby of Melanie, who's heading up our content. Again, drawing back to the original concept of Co, which is turning sustainability from a cost to an opportunity. One of the things that came out loud and clear from our audience and our members when we spoke to them is training, raising skills, getting answers to questions was top of the agenda for many of our businesses, large and small. But time is short, especially if you're running a business. It's tough in the fashion industry anyway. You're looking after the bottom line. You've got competitors on your back. It's really hard to do. How do you find the time to upskill yourself, your team? We reckon you should get rewarded for that. Why should the businesses that take the time to do the work, to upskill their teams, have to take that time away from their business and not gain benefits? So the concept for Co-Credits is you do the work, you gain credits, you get a stamp on your individual profile. So if you're an individual or a consultant, you want to represent your skills, that shows on Co. If you're connected on the team of any business, you will also boost the ranking of that business. So you'll get a higher ranking, more views because you've taken the time to learn. Co-events like this, but we're also upcoming Co-Expo. You'll hear more about that. We're trying to do more to bring our audience together. And as part of that, hot off the press, at the end of last week, we launched Coinciders, a networking group exclusively for our pro members. It's really exciting what's going on there. Really quickly, we're seeing networking happening. It's the beta test for something we've been planning on Co for a long time called Co Circles, and we'll work towards that. But if you want to meet and connect and network and share what you do, learn from others, Coinciders is your way forward. It's a pro opportunity. I've talked about Fireside. We're going to have another brand leaders at the end of this year. And then we've got a number of plans to make it easy wherever you are, whether you're at the start of your journey as an individual, whether you're a large business with a team, to give you access to Pro, and we've got a special discount to tell you more about later. But let me now pass on to, I see we're slightly over time, pass on to Andy, who's going to tell you about Co-Create.
Thanks, Tamsin. If we jump into the Co-Create pages just to show you all how to find it, if you click on Create at the top there, and then you can click through to your workspace. And if you're a designer, brand, or retailer, you can click Start Your Project Now. And this came out of Co-Create, came out of numerous conversations where we were regularly asked by brands and designers, how do we most simply connect with the suppliers that can supply us with the exact apparel, accessories, fabric that we need. And so that's why we developed Co-Create. It only launched a few weeks ago, and it is a brilliant tool. It should only take about 5 minutes to submit your project. And Laurent is just running through it here to show the fabric one. You select your required sustainability practices and so on. And then once you've done that, you can either approach suppliers directly through Co, and there's a simple way when you connect with them, when you message them, to send them your project. And you can also await suppliers to contact you directly. And once they have done so, you can give them access to any of the sensitive stuff you've uploaded. For example, your tech packs that is hidden until you grant approval to release it to specific suppliers. And once you've done that, then the supplier can submit a proposal to you. So if you're a supplier, then head to Browse Projects. Everyone can see this. This is the overview of projects that have been submitted so far. And to request to see the details, you click See More. And this gives a brief overview of the project. If you think it is of interest, you simply click Request Full Access, the button there, and you will send a message to the project owner, the brand, who will grant you full access. Once you've got that, you can submit a proposal. It pulls through all the information, the relevant information from your business profile, so that it's super quick and easy for you to submit a proposal. And you can choose to submit a price point, or you could ask for more information before submitting the cost. So that's Co-Create. Encourage you to use it. It is for any member who is on any of the Pro business plans. Yeah, encourage you all to sign up to that and take advantage of that new tool. We also have, just very quickly mention Co-Notices. So businesses on Co can use a notice on your business profile. At the top, if you're a Pro business member, you'll see there is a banner at the top, and you can submit a notice, and you can use that to promote events, advertise jobs, showcase your company's announcements around impacts, around innovation. And as well as showing on your business profile, it shows on this notice board that we're looking at now. It also shows up alongside relevant articles on Co and on the dashboard of our 50,000 users. So this is a fantastic way for you to get the word out there about something that you want to promote. That is increasingly being used, and I would encourage all of you to actually check out the notices that others have submitted, because there's some fascinating things on there. Over to Melanie to briefly share a little bit about Co-Credits.
Thanks, Andy. So Co-Credits, if you aren't already familiar, are our new online training courses. They allow you to get up to speed with the latest innovations, information about the issues and the solutions across a range of issues. We've got 2 on fabric and fabrics, which I'm just going to allow the impact, Laura. So if you have a look, we have understanding sustainable fabrics, and we also have a switching to sustainable fabrics. The understanding sustainable fabrics, if we can go to that one, this gives you a real overview of the key issues. We look at synthetics, we look at natural fibers, we look at the issues, but we also, most importantly, focus on the solutions. We explore the complexities of working with sustainable fabrics, what some of the limitations are, but also, more importantly, explore the opportunities as well. So it's a really fantastic overview and probably a great starting point to access our co-training credits. And as Tamsin said, the reason we've kind of grouped our content in this way is to allow brands to be rewarded for putting in the effort. We know it takes time to do a course, to read through the information. And the reward is that you will have a boost to any business that you are connected to on Co, will have a boost to its search ranking, or will appear higher in the search ranking. You will also, if at the end of the quiz, take a at the end of the course, take a short quiz, and that quiz, if you pass, you will have the badge, which you can see in front of you there, which says Fabric 1, Understanding Sustainable Fabrics. That will appear on your personal profile. It will also appear on your business profile. So anybody who views either your personal or business profile will be able to see that you are involved in, professional development, that you are working on this, and that you are actively trying to improve your own knowledge and skills and that of your business as well. So I really encourage everyone to have a look. We also importantly have a free credit, which is in another section of the site. If we go back, Laurent, yes, Fashion and Planet there, just on the left. This is a great way also if you want to find out a bit more about credits. It's free credit. It gives an overview of the key issues, particularly focusing on climate, and it's a week-long course. The others take 5 weeks. This one is a fast-track course, and it will give you a real taster of what our credits are like. And again, you will have the same benefits as the ones I just mentioned. You will have a boost to your ranking if you're on Co, and you will, you will have the badge appear on your personal business profile. So no reason not to get stuck in. And I'll leave it at that in the interest of time, so that we've got enough time for a Q&A. So I'll pass back to Tamsin.
Thank you so much, Melanie. And more credits coming out all the time, including many that will support you if you're looking for a leadership award, such as our sustainability roadmap, which you can upload to your profile and increase your ranking. So just to finish off on how do you get access to some of these? So we have a number of plans that support that. I know many of you are already members. We've tried to keep the cost low at the entry level, and we have discounts. So anyone who gained an award, you will have already been given a special award discount. We have special discounts also for those who want to showcase at Co-Expo. For packages that we have, so as an individual and associate, join our associate network. Our associate network is incredible. Individuals who are committed to changing the way fashion business is done, who are many of them experts, pioneers, just people who are committed to a different way of doing fashion. And so as an associate, you have access to all of our events like this, all of our pro content, our co-credits, our Coinciders group to connect with others who are doing this. The other 3 packages are business packages, starting at a Pioneer, which you can upgrade to just for a month at £39, or make quite a saving over a year. And as a Pioneer, you can access notices, you can access co-create. So you can, as a supplier, you can respond to projects. As a brand, you can create projects. We want these to be about serious businesses. So we know that it works better when our businesses that we, our pro community is by far our most interactive and engaged community on Co. They're people who are doing things that matter. If you're a business that has a team of 5 or more, you'll make a saving with our team package. That gives you all the benefits of Pioneer, plus 5 of your team gaining access to associate, which includes all of our events. Any of your team can take co-credits. Any of your team can be a part of Coinciders. Everybody on those 5 team members gets unlimited connections across the site. And finally, our leader package, which is about putting the spotlight on businesses and supporting businesses to take those steps towards leadership in the fashion industry and get acknowledged for it. So we will support you to gain the leadership standard. You can gain that in between the award processes. You don't have to wait a year. You can get that stamp. And in addition, as a supplier, you can showcase at our expo. As a brand, you can get your team trained up. We give you an account manager. We support you to get to the next level. It's so essential that the industry moves towards better practices now. Time is running out. If at the last year's COP26, we learned that at the current trajectory, we're over 1 billion, going to oversail the greenhouse gas emission target of the fashion industry by over 1 billion tons. It's urgent that we act differently. And so this is partly what our packages are. This is what our focus is, to support our members to do better and put the spotlight on those who already are. If you have any questions, get in touch. Our team is here to support you.